Oh, hello boys and girls. Today a very straightforward video. What life coaching video channel would be complete without addressing the issue of comfort zones? There isn't a life coach out there that doesn't say some variation of the idea that growth occurs outside of your comfort zone. If you're always inside your comfort zone, you're never growing. So I have to put a bit. I don't like to repeat what other people have already said, tell you stuff you already heard before. Here's my take on that. One of the things is that I think that this effect can actually, we can see this almost at like a biological, neurological level. You're aware, mostly probably, of something called neuroplasticity, which is the malleability, the physical malleability of your brain, which over time you start to lose. It gets harder. You lose that neuroplasticity as you stop learning, as you stop being challenged, as you stop growing and changing. When people dream and they have very intense, vivid dreams, some researchers have correlated that to the intense, vivid dreams being correlated with periods of intense stress or growth or change or big lessons learned in the individual's life. And what some have speculated is that what is happening is that the old neural networks are dying off and new neural networks are being formed. So the brain at a very minor, small level is changing shape during sleep, and you're having intense and vivid dreams. And if you're having no intense and vivid dreams, maybe you're living life inside of the comfort zone. Now, life can't be a series of hyper-dramatic, Herculeanly efforted, extremely brave comfort zone breaks. You do have to spend some time living inside the comfort zone so that you can decompress and relax and de-stress yourself. But it's never good to stay too comfortable for too long. And we I think, need to have something inside of us that self-moderates, that is self-critical, that is self-disciplining and impulse-controlling, that says, well, maybe I've been doing what I'm doing now for too long. Maybe I've been thinking what I'm thinking now for too long. Maybe I've been feeling what I'm feeling now for too long, and I'm getting stale. I'm getting too comfy. I'm getting into, do you ever feel that sometimes where you just don't feel good? There's no real reason why, but you don't feel fresh, you don't feel alive, you don't feel energized and excited. You're not in any pain, but you just don't feel good. You don't feel switched on, you don't feel all the way there. And sometimes you can say that that seems to be correlated with too much comfort. People get addicted to comfort. People fall back to their most primal urges, and the most primal urges are going to be towards pleasure, which means you're moving towards that which is more likely to cause you to survive, and away from pain, meaning you're moving away at the biological, primal, evolutionary level, away from things which are more likely to cause you to die. And one of your genetic imperatives is to stay alive and not die. So your whole body and brain and being and emotions and hormonal system is there to push you in the direction of pleasure. But the system is not smart enough to know the difference between short-term pleasure and long-term pleasure. It just goes pleasure, good. So therefore, McDonald's burger, immediate pleasure release, chocolate bar, immediate pleasure release, whatever it is, good, and anything that hurt, that bad. Mongo not like that which hurt. And the thing is that with breaking out of the comfort zone, which is so necessary for growth and for change and for development and healing is always change, by the way. If you don't change and you don't make yourself vulnerable and open, you can't heal. When you're doing therapy or coaching with somebody, if you don't truly open up, if it's not a series of progressive, organic, comfortable and boundaried vulnerability creating scenarios, you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of spinning your wheels and having what might be a fascinating conversation, but it's never going to go anywhere. If you want to heal, you have to change. If you're going to change, then you need to grow. If you're going to grow and change, I don't know of any way of doing that that doesn't hurt, that doesn't create some kind of a pain signal. It's not good enough for us as human beings to just knee-jerk reaction to that pain signal and then try and destroy it and say it is bad. Demonize this thing that pushes me outside the comfort zone and call it bad and destroy it, so that what? So that me not have to change, me stay sane good. That's why people stay with the same things as well, by the way. There is a survival mechanism there at work as well. If you think in an evolutionary sense, if you stick to the rivers you've always fished in, the cave you've always slept in, and the savannas you've always hunted on, you know where the rocks are, where the poisonous snakes are, where the saber-toothed tigers are, and where the tasty, delicious rabbits and berries are that you can eat. If you stay with that, you're more likely to survive. If you journey 20 miles that way, beyond the mountain range that you've never been to, and none of your predecessors, none of your family has been to, none of your tribe has been to, who knows what horrors lie beyond there. So change good, sameness good, change bad. Sameness and comfort and ego stroking good, challenge bad. This has its own logic, but it's not good enough for us to just fall back to that. So there you go, short video, pretty mainstream, not standard life coaching that, but worth repeating. You know, sometimes I found this when I was teaching the martial arts. Sometimes the most simple things that are the most powerful. Push out of the comfort zone. Don't let yourself off the hook with just sticking with what you're used to and sticking to thinking the same things, feeling the same things, saying the same things, getting your ego stroked and putting yourself back into the matrix pod, deep in the pink goo, feeling good. Not everything that feels good is good for you. Not everything that feels bad momentarily is bad for you in the long term. So sometimes it's important that we actively seek challenge and that we actively seek to break out of the nefarious seductions of the evil, potentially evil comfort zone. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for your time and your attention, and I will speak to you again soon.